Everybody knows it. I don't have to say what I am, because I've done it. That's the difference between you and me. You talk about it, I do it.
You will know that your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Welcome to the East Side David. So let's so.
Yes, sir, Stanley Mac. Now that, my friend, is an introduction. It is the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show. Hello, my name is Eastside Dave McDonald. You can call me Davey Mac. You can call me the number one heel in the state of New Jersey. With me is Stanley Mac, a.k.a. the number one baby face in the state of New Jersey. And guess whose birthday it is? Stanley Mac. And his sister, Juliana Mac. Remember back in the old days, can you believe that we have now been doing this show for 8 years? Tell them how old you're going to be. Or tell them how old you are.
14.
14 years old. You just turned 14. We've been doing this for 8 years, since you were 6. We used to have your sister as a sometime, occasional correspondent. She disappeared on us, though. Yeah. She's gone. She's gone. She's turned 15, and she said, forget about you guys. Oh, and I don't know why that's getting a round of applause. She said, you know what? Daddy Mac and Stanley Mac, the two of you with the wrestling and the Star Wars and the sports and the yelling and this and that. See you later. Go jump in a lake, boys. And they're still clapping for that. She's just insulting us.
Yeah.
And then they're still, will you still stop it? Sorry. We have some audience members here watching our show live. Now, Stanley Mac, big time birthday. Big time birthday. And there's going to be some pizza involved. There's going to be some cake involved. And there's going to be some presents involved.
I heard 2 new games.
What?
I heard 2 new games.
Oh, 2 new games?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I don't know what's going to happen. It's a surprise, you know? It's a gosh darn surprise is what it is. That's what birthdays are all about, man. Now, happy birthday, though, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, it's a big weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. For you keeping score at home, it's the first weekend now that you are allowed until Labor Day to watch Jaws. Okay? I have a very, very strict rule about this. No Jaws watching in October, November, December, January, February. Are you kidding me? And don't even try to watch Jaws in March. And April? Forget you. But now that Memorial Day weekend is here, you're allowed to watch Jaws from now until Labor Day weekend.
If that's
but actually, I prefer Labor Day weekend, but not on Labor Day itself. So in other words, from now until Labor Day weekend Sunday, by the time it's Labor Day Monday, forget about it. The summer is officially over, no Jaws. See, that's the thing. Jaws has to be with summer.
Wait, so
once you hit Labor Day, it's over. It is over. It is fall time. So no Jaws on Labor Day, but you are allowed to do Labor Day weekend Sunday. And you start it right now. Now, as for me, I'll watch Jaws usually a minimum of 3 times, a maximum of 5. Okay, stop playing around your chair. Thanks. How are you today?
Good.
Okay, wonderful. Now, we're going to be talking. We have a huge show here. We have WWE. We have AEW. We have some IWF. CampIWF.com is the local league in New Jersey that I belong to, in which, well, some people consider me to be the greatest manager in that league's history. It's the Independent Wrestling Federation, the IWF of North Jersey, Nutley, North Jersey, New Jersey, and, people think I'm number one. We're going to get to when is the next IWF event? Hopefully that's going to be around the corner. CampIWF.com for tickets. Now, lots of stuff is going on. Before, I figured here's what we'll do. We'll do a little AEW, we'll do the Double or Nothing prediction first, okay, and talk about AEW first, and then we'll do the WWE Night of Champions and a little WWE discussion second. Is that okay with you, Stan?
I said something I wanted to add.
Go ahead. You speak right there.
A lot of people may not know this, but our first ever predictions episode was actually Night of Champions.
Was it really?
Yep, in 2015.
That's a good factoid right there. Give yourself 5 points. All right? Okay?
Okay.
All right. -5. Now, AEW. What are your thoughts? Where is Stanley? Status check. State of the Union for Stanley Mac and AEW. Interest. Your interest level right now.
Well, I just kind of returned literally this week. I'm watching it.
You returned to AEW this week?
Yeah, this week.
What were you watching?
Dynamite.
You watched Dynamite? Did you like Dynamite?
I mean, Ricky Starks cut a great promo, and that was great. But then there was stuff like Sabu returning.
Wait, why don't you like Sabu returning?
He's a guy who you can see on House of Hardcore that's like, oh, it's cool, it's Sabu nowadays. But like...
What? Come on. He's an ECW legend, for crying out loud. You didn't like seeing Sabu? I thought it was great seeing Sabu return. That was actually like one of the better things of the whole episode for me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though, talking. I am a 90s guy with the Attitude Era and the ECW. I was not a big WCW guy. Even in NWO. Everyone's a huge NWO fan now. Everyone has their NWO t-shirt now. I don't remember all of my WWE friends watching NWO. Most of us stayed loyal to WWE. Now, ECW is a different story.
Times were different back then.
We were watching ECW, but a lot of us were not watching WCW. If you grew up in New Jersey, I should say. I won't speak for everybody, but for me and my friends, I love Sabu. Shame on you. What about the big announcement for AEW Collision? Saturday show. The thinking was that this is how CM Punk is going to come back.
It's in Chicago.
The first show, the Collision, is in Chicago.
He should do an announcement for like literally every week. He should do an announcement for every single segment. Tony Khan should do. Just keep doing the announcements.
Tony Khan's been doing that. He's been doing an announcement a week now. It used to be the special announcement, and now it's once a week. Tony Khan makes an announcement, and usually it's next week. I'm going to make an announcement. My announcement is for the next 3 weeks. There will be 3 separate announcements. And those announcements will be to announce 5 other announcements starting next month. We're going to have 5 new announcements, which will be to promote the fact that coming on January 1st, 2024, 10 new announcements. And that 10 new announcement challenge on January 1st, 2024 is to announce, starting in 2025, 50 new announcements. And the biggest thing yet, because AEW doesn't have a WrestleMania, right? They need that one premiere event. They have a name for it. They're just going to call it announcement. And that's going to be the big, some people like WrestleMania. Some people like Night of Champions or this or that. Announcement. That's going to be the name of the big pay-per-view. In fact, I believe they're changing the name in AEW from All Elite Wrestling to Announcement.
Just not even all we.
Everything wrestling. Announcement everything. Wrestling. That's it. That's what AEW. Stop doing that now. Okay? Stanley Mac has nearly flipped over in his chair twice. So he needs to concentrate on the show.
I am.
I know you are. But you almost flipped over twice.
I didn't mean to that.
You can't rock these chairs. You know why? These aren't rocking chairs. So if you rock this chair, all of this metal is going to come down on your head. See?
Yeah.
We'll stop doing it now. I think after the first time you nearly took a header, I thought I wouldn't have to say it. But I did. My big announcement is Stanley likes to injure himself. That's the big announcement. He likes to tip back on a chair and get very, very close to going over.
I'm like Mick Foley.
Announcement. You're like Mick Foley. Yeah, I guess so. Jeez. Yeah. Mankind, my foot. You're more like Cactus Stan. That's who I'd call you.
I'm what? Cactus Jack?
Yeah. Cactus Jack, yeah. You got no sense. You got no sense in that brain of yours. Just like Cactus Jack. You put yourself in harm's way, dropping the elbow, doing stuff like this, the hardcore matches.
More crazy.
No. Cactus Jack is a hardcore legend.
Yeah, but when Mankind first started, he was the most craziest version of Mick Foley.
This is a debate.
His vignettes in the backstage, that's when he first began.
He was psychotically damaged as Mankind, for sure. I thought the question was, who's more hardcore? I'd have to go with Cactus Jack.
Oh, I was just saying more crazy.
Who is crazier? I guess Mankind. He's more disturbed.
Dude
That's
Wubs
true.
just there.
Yeah, you gotta speak into the mic, bro. Thank you, brother.
Dude Wubs is there.
All right, now let's get into WWE and AEW. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, wait, which one are we doing first?
AEW.
All right, AEW Double or Nothing. Let's get into the predictions. All right, now Stanley Mac, let's go off with a ladies match to begin. For the AEW TBS Championship, Jade Cargill, your champ, versus Taya Valkyrie. Stanley?
Jade Cargill next.
That's it?
Yeah.
Jade Cargill wins. This could be a match that she loses. She won't. You're right. Jade Cargill for the win.
Maybe the UK show. The big UK show, maybe.
6-man tag team match. Ethan Page and the Guns versus the Hardys and Hook.
Okay. So about this match, if you're thinking about it from a smartest wrestling standpoint, should this have been the deletion match instead of Rampage?
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not sure. Who do you like?
I got Hardys. I think that this though would have made better sense as a deletion match instead of Rampage.
I get it. Hardys and Hook for the win. I agree. Next one, another 6-man tag team match. This is going to be an issue for me going forward with this pay-per-view.
Oh, God.
House of Black versus the Acclaimed and daddy-ass Billy Gunn. 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championship. The House of Black are the World Trios champions. Go ahead, Stan.
The House of Black win.
I'll say the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. You know,
You're claimed to be members of Trios champions.
Oh, they've ruined the Trios and tag team divisions anyway. By having a Trios division, they literally ruined
the tag
two divisions. It's amazing. So yeah, why not? The Acclaimed will get another championship, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're 2-time champs now," and stuff like that.
Even though it's not legit.
Gotta go with the
Even
mic.
though it's not legit.
Singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter, the champ, versus Toni Storm.
Who I got? I got Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter, I gotta tell you, she's lost a lot of buzz for me.
Still your champ.
And Toni Storm, I don't really care about. Jamie Hayter, I don't know why they can't get her away from Britt Baker, why they never had her turn on why Britt Baker didn't turn on her.
It felt like they were going down that path.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you tease, and do nothing. I don't really care about Jamie Hayter anymore. I'll say she wins. Next one. Here you go. Anarchy in the Arena match. Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite. So we're talking Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta versus Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Hangman Page. 4-on-4. What do you like?
So much of these multi-man tag matches, well, like 3-man or more tag matches. The Elite win. I don't like them, though, but they win.
You think the Elite's going to take him down? Yeah, they might. You know what? I'll go with Blackpool Combat Club just to be different from you. But I got to be honest. It's another odd matchup. I don't know why they didn't have, Kenny Omega go against even just a rematch of Bryan Danielson or something. But there's folks, are we seeing a pattern here? How many mixed tag teams are there? Golly! How many 3-on-3s and 4-on-4s are we getting? It's a bit much. Next one for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. FTR versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Who do you like?
I like FTR.
FTR is gonna win this.
The team who will never beat the Elite. Not even Wives.
FTR is gonna win because the Jeff Jarrett Jay Lethal thing has been quite strange. I like it, but it doesn't seem like the AEW fans do. I'm not sure. Next match for the AEW TNT Championship: Wardlow versus Christian Cage.
Come on. This match, Christian Cage, I will say, has done a phenomenal job as a heel. Christian Cage is going to win.
Christian Cage is going to win, says Stanley Mac. And I think Wardlow is going to win. Christian Cage does a great job. He never wins. He's been doing great promos, I think.
For years.
And he's fantastic. He's not going to win this either, though.
He
never wins.
Even in the story gets
He ain't winning. Next one, Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho, unsanctioned match. Sabu will serve as the special guest enforcer. Go ahead.
I got Adam Cole because Sabu is going to do something.
You got Adam Cole because you think Sabu is going to take out Jericho?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's a good. That's an interesting one. I like Jericho in this one. It'd just be kind of funny. Adam Cole has his first big, huge pay-per-view match, and Jericho wins. Next match, final match, four-way match for the AEW World Championship. MJF versus Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
I think that they have messed up so bad. It should just be Darby Allin, MJF, one-on-one. They have messed this up so bad.
Yeah, it's very busy. This entire card is very, very busy. It's a lot of 3-on-3s, 4-on-4s, and gimmick matches. The trios thing doesn't help. You know, what's the point? Why have a 6-man tag team match when you have a trios championship match? And then on top of that, an Anarchy in the Arena match, which just is simply a 4-on-4. So who do you like? MJF versus Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy?
MJF. You know what I feel, though, about this event? I feel like that this is since this is going to be like the final pay-per-view until the big one in Wembley, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like that this pay-per-view, it almost feels like that's...
Doesn't feel important, does it?
It feels like sort of how like...
Feels a little silly, don't it?
When there was Fastlane, though. When there was Fastlane and it just felt like the pay-per-view before the big WrestleMania.
Sure.
That's what this feels like.
Gotcha. I get you. I understand. It doesn't feel like, I don't know. It feels okay, but I don't like all the matches, really. In fact, I don't like a lot of them. Just a lot of group matches. 3-on-3, 4-on-4. All right. I say MJF wins because, I mean, come on. Those other three guys aren't winning. MJF just got the belt, it feels like.
Darby should be the guy that ends up eventually beating him.
Yeah, maybe, for sure. I love Darby Allin. But it's strange what they've done with this whole thing.
Or even Punk.
Jungle Boy. Listen, I told everyone, you want to put a huge, fresh thing of gas in Jungle Boy's tank? Here's what you do. Turn him heel already. Turn him heel. He is boring as sin.
Yeah.
As a babyface. He is dull. He is a dullard. He is boring. Here's what you do. The kid is literally the son of a movie and TV star.
is.
You say it. I'm Jack Perry from Beverly Hills, the son of a movie and TV star. I don't listen to any of the trainers. I don't listen to the legends because I do things my own way because this is a hobby. I don't like wrestling that much. I don't even like you people. I do this because it's a fun little thing for me to do. I don't even have to do this. I have millions and millions of dollars of my inheritance sitting at home in my Beverly Hills mansion that my dad left me. But I do this because I'm simply better than anyone else at it. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to have a little fun. But I don't like you, the fans, and I can't relate to any of you people. My name is Jack Perry. I'm rich. I'm the son of a movie star. Okay, so stop singing my song. Stop waving your hands. And whatever you do, don't ever ask for a picture of me. Ever again. I don't want to have anything to do with you fat, ugly, poor people. Got it? I'm Darby, I'm Jungle Boy Jack. No, forget about Jungle. I'm Jack Perry. Screw you. He walks off.
He would be the Miz, but wheel.
That's the point.
The Miz was wheel. That would be great.
This kid literally has a ready-made gimmick of having a father on one of the biggest shows in the 80s and early 90s, Beverly Hills 90210. And the kid literally grew up in Beverly Hills or in Los Angeles. Use it. And apparently the kid doesn't actually, in real life, like to listen to trainers and whatnot because he feels like he's figured it out all on his own. Run with that. Just say, I don't listen to anybody. I don't listen to some trainer who, wrestled in 1992. It means nothing to me now. This is 30 years later. There is a perfect heel for Jungle Boy just waiting.
Jack Perry.
But they cannot let him be the babyface anymore. He's just boring. Really, really boring.
Saw his promo on Dynamite. It was awful.
It's just lacking. He's lacking.
It was so boring.
Let's go over to WWE.
Already there.
So that was AEW Double or Nothing. Now, State of the Union with WWE. Are you enjoying it?
Yes. Sort of.
That's okay. I was going to say, seems a little apprehensive. What do you mean, yes, sort of?
Like, some stuff are good. I mean, I hate to say it, the bloodline's starting to get old, but we're going to get into that.
Okay. No, you're allowed to say it right here, up front. What bloodline is old, according to Stanley Mac?
It's getting stale because it feels like they're doing the exact same. Whenever before you mentioned when they were building stuff. It's like that's been the story of the bloodline. First the Cody thing, but I'm not gonna dwell on that again. I'm gonna say though they've been building the Usos leaving.
Yeah,
and that's not happening.
Yeah, they're doing the same stuff that AEW does. They tease Britt Baker's gonna turn on Jamie Hayter for a year. She never does, and you're just like, oh god. And yeah, the Usos, I am a little sick and tired of. Is Solo Sikoa ever going to beat the hell out of these guys and just leave them like bloody messes and say, never come back to our family again, never speak to Roman Reigns again? Like, what is going on? Like, the Usos have failed several times, but nothing has happened to them. Solo Sikoa hasn't destroyed them. Like, he should be putting them both in a hospital. That's what should have happened. The last time the Usos lost a match, he should have hospitalized them, and we didn't see the Usos for a month until they come out with neck casts. Like that, there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. I do like the Cody Brock stuff. I'm enjoying that. Seth Rollins, always good. I gotta tell you, Riddle is the single worst professional wrestler to watch of all time. Ever.
Steve Blackman?
Ever. Steve Blackman might as well have been Stone Cold Steve Blackman. Stone Cold Steve Blackman compared to goddamn Riddle. I'm sorry. How anyone likes this guy is beyond me.
No,
what do you like exactly? The 45-year-old Spicoli impression? That's been ripped off by everyone from Pauly Shore to Bill and Ted, to that dopey MTV VJ, Jesse Camp. Everyone does that stupid character. It was done once. It was done funny once. Sean Penn as Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Every single person who has done that stupid stoner character, it's diminishing returns. Here we are 40 years later, and Riddle is the worst version of that lame, tired character. Riddle stinks. And is anyone in the WWE watching? There's no pop for Riddle. He gets like an initial yay and bro, and then literally a minute into whatever he's doing, promo or match, no one is making a noise.
I don't see people. Being honest, I don't see many people, many like kids. You know how like trying to even high five him or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't see that with when I see Widow coming out.
The guy stinks.
Nobody wants a high five with him or anything.
No one wants to high five Riddle.
Not even the
I'd
kids.
rather high five the Riddler.
High five me now.
Was that good?
That was
that
good.
a good one?
That was a good
Come on.
one.
It was like, who are you? I don't know. Maybe I'm Batman or something because I'd rather hang out with the Riddler. You get that joke?
That was awesome.
Everyone's like, who's your favorite wrestler? I go, well, definitely not Matt Riddle, but I will tell you who is that supervillain with the green mask on from Batman called the Riddler, which sounds very similar to Matt Riddle. Was that good?
Yeah.
That was, okay.
That was awesome.
Best
jokes since sliced bread.
Thank you. I was like, sliced bread? I'd rather have the bread unsliced for crying out loud because I like to,
I don't know how that has much to do with the Riddler, but
all right. It's WWE. What's the name of this show?
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. Here we go. Okay. Let's get going. Let's start off with the ladies' match. Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Go!
If they were smart, Bianca would turn heel, but that will not happen.
Who's going to win?
Asuka wins.
Asuka upset special, says Stanley.
Asuka, new champion.
I think Vince McMahon is sticking with Bianca Belair. He's going to be sticking with her for quite some time. I say Bianca.
It would be the right move, definitely, though, to give this to Asuka.
They should have turned Bianca heel. The last two pay-per-views, her opponents have been the ones who the fans are rooting for. WrestleMania, people wanted Asuka over Bianca, and then in this latest thing, the fans in Puerto Rico wanted Zelina Vega over Bianca. So that we're talking two pay-per-views where Bianca, it's supposed to be your babyface, is actually getting cheered against. Okay? So, if you think, everything is hunky-dory over there, you got another thing coming. I mean, it's about as confusing as one of the messages from the Riddler. Oh, God. Oh, there. I'll be here all day, baby. I'll be here all day. It was like, hey, my name is Davey Mack, and I'm a wrestling comedian, baby. I just love to do all kinds of jokes about wrestlers. I mean, hey, who's a guy who loves Antarctica?
Ew.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Come on.
Let's go.
Hey, it's like, who's a wrestler who's green? Hulk Hogan. Hulk. Woo! Hey, who's that one wrestler who killed the guy? Jimmy Superfly Snuka! Wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? Wait, let's. You know what? That's the end of the comedy segment. Let's just move on with the AEW Night of Champions. The next one is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Gunther versus Mustafa Ali. Gunther is your Intercontinental champ.
If Mustafa Ali won, that would be the biggest upset in
That would be
wrestling
huge.
history.
Huge upset. I don't see it happening, but go ahead.
Gunther wins.
Yeah, come on. Gunther's got to win this, right?
This is the most obvious match on the card.
Has to. Next one, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Who do you like?
Although this one does come close. I got Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley? I'm going to give you something shocking. Natalya gets Rhea Ripley in a sharpshooter. All right? Dominic Mysterio, though, gets the referee's attention. Okay? And then Bret Hart hits Natalya in the head with a baseball bat. Rhea Ripley gets the win. Bret Hart turns heel on his niece. Now that's a prediction.
That wouldn't be a heel.
Now that is an Eastside David Son Wrestling Show prediction.
That wouldn't really be a heel turn.
What do you mean?
He hasn't been in wrestling.
That's the biggest heel turn ever. He's kindly old Bret Hart now. And if he hit his niece in the head with a bat while she was trying to give a sharpshooter, you don't think that would be a heel move?
That would, no, I'm saying is
mic.
He would be a heel, but that would just show that he's a heel. But
what are you arguing with me for? That's a heel turn if I ever heard one. Hitting your niece when she's not looking and about to win the championship with a sharpshooter is a heel turn, my friend. I'm going to have Bret Hart turn heel on you.
What if he's already a heel, though?
He's not. Let's go to the next match.
Next match.
Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus for the non-women's championship. No championship. Go ahead. Basically, there's no title here.
Fun way to say it.
Yeah, I don't know why I saved this match for last. I realized that was a mistake. That's on me. That's not on you. It's like, I don't know. I feel like, the way I am, it's so confusing all of a sudden. It's like, who am I? Davey Mack or the Riddler? Yeah, come on. It's like, riddle me this, Becky. What's black and white and red all over? A nun in a blender. All right, what? Hold it. No. No such jokes. That's another awful. We're turning down the comedy segment right now. We're not going to be doing comedy like that.
Also,
not on this show. We don't choose to offend on this program. Well, go ahead. Did you choose Becky or Trish?
Actually, I do want to remind people about WrestleMania when Daddy predicted Trish would turn heel. He did.
I did?
Yep.
Well, then, thank you. I'm going to take the credit for that.
Okay.
Give yourself 5 points for remembering that, because I have no memory of it. Also, give me 500 points for being the one to make the prediction. Yes, that's fair. You're just the little memory guy. I'm the one who comes up with the predictions.
Well, I have a better memory.
Go ahead. Becky Lynch or Trish? Who's winning?
Trish. Upset.
I say Trish wins as well. And I say, can we see a double turn? Bret and Stone Cold. Let's get Trish turning baby. Let's get Becky turning heel.
That would be
double turn.
Trish just turned heel. That would not make.
But Trish just said this. But Trish just said that. Here's my impression of you. My name is Lola. She was a part that time. Okay. All right. Next one. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships.
This is actually kind of
close.
KO
and Sami are your champs, of course.
This is close. This is difficult.
Okay, so?
You know what? I'm going to go for a little bit of an upset. I got Roman and Solo.
Who?
Roman and Solo.
Roman and Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What a stupid prediction. I'm sorry. I forgot you were sitting next to me. That's my fault. Sometimes I think we're on Skype, and then I just turned to my left, and I realized, we weren't on Skype or Zoom. You're here. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I mean, it was kind of a stupid prediction. Kind of dopey. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will win. Come on, man. They just got the belts. If the Bloodline goes out there and wins, they really didn't know what to do with KO. And this is what I'm saying about the decision to not have Cody beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It has not impacted Cody negatively. It's impacted everyone else negatively because they were supposed to lose. So now, they don't know what to do with Kevin Owens and Sammy. They don't know what to do with Roman Reigns and Solo. They don't know what to do with the Usos. It's all because Cody was supposed to win that match. That, believe it or not, Roman losing was the best thing that could have happened for everyone, including Roman. Because it would have given them so many options of stories to tell. But Kevin Owens and Sammy are going to win this match. Next one for the inaugural World Heavyweight Championship. The brand new belt. This is what, the 9th world title in the WWE now? Roman Reigns is just going to collect them all? Is that what he's going to do? How many belts does he have now?
Roman, you know
he's
what?
Got 8 or 9 or something?
I have an idea that they're going to do this. This is what they're going to do for Rollins and AJ. They're going to do the first ever special Woman in the Bank where he cashes it in and takes it all.
Now, the cynical person in me would say that they created the World Heavyweight Championship to sell more of those $250 belts online and in the WWE gift shop. That would be the cynical person in me. And actually, yeah, that's the only opinion that I have. I mean, I still don't know why they've created another World Heavyweight Championship when they already had two.
It's going to end it. The rumor is that there's about to be only 2 because they're going to get rid of the Universal title.
Just get rid of all of them.
I know.
Have one belt. I like the look of the new World Heavyweight Championship, so get rid of all 3. Basically only have that one as your World Championship. That one should be, symbolic of this is the undisputed unified champion. Anyway, who wins? Seth Rollins or AJ Styles?
I got Seth. I mean, this is a pretty easy match.
Really? Easy match, huh?
Yeah.
This doesn't strike you as that type of match that the WWE does their little swerve?
And then for no reason.
They swerved us with Cody.
Yeah, but if they probably will, but.
I agree with you. It's Seth Rollins. I was trying to throw you off. I was trying to mess with you. I couldn't do it.
Also, is this a double babyface match?
Yeah, I would turn AJ after this. Very simple. You have Seth Rollins win. He's holding up the championship on the second rope there. Holding up for all to see. And then usually when you win a world championship, you're allowed to celebrate. But this is the one time AJ hits him in the back while he's holding up the belt. And then we can have AJ as a heel.
Well, here's the thing. They're going to let Rollins get... It's I feel like if they were to do that, they're going to get Rollins to let him get a celebration in and either do 2 options. Have him have a much longer celebration and have it go 10 minutes and then AJ turns on him. Or they do it the night after.
I think you can do it here because it's Saudi Arabia and it's a different kind of pay-per-view. It's a different kind of feel. Cody Rhodes, final match. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Cody wins clean. No roll-ups this time. He wins clean. Because
really?
I didn't like when he won by a roll-up.
I got to disagree. I think they're doing a trilogy here. And I think the next one will be at SummerSlam. And because I think they're going to do a trilogy, I got to think Brock's going to win this. And then the rubber match at SummerSlam.
Every WWE fan, it's either WrestleMania or SummerSlam is where all the big matches have to be.
No, but
we all say.
That's what it feels like. I don't know.
If it was actually went like that, WrestleMania and SummerSlam would have 100 matches on the card.
Yeah, you're right, I guess. All right. That's going to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Final thoughts. Give us some final thoughts, please.
Final thoughts.
Yeah.
Great night.
What match are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to probably Cody and Brock. Imagine if you asked somebody a question and
Cody and Brock? That's what you're looking forward to?
Imagine if you asked somebody a question, they said Gunful and Mustafa Ali.
No, there's going to be a bunch of people looking forward to Gunther. Absolutely.
In Saudi Arabia because of Ali.
Yeah. No, he's a little more popular than you think.
Ali?
Yeah, I think so. I think people want to like Mustafa Ali. People seem to like him and want him to get pushed more. So that actually could be a little bit of a quiet sleeper of a match. That could be a little show stealer right there. Watch Gunther Mustafa Ali turn out to be something special. It is the Intercontinental Championship. Bring back memories. Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man, classic Intercontinental Championship match. Bret Hart, Piper, Intercontinental. I'm just saying. All right, I'll do it. His name is Stanley Mack. My name is David Mack. It has been the Eastside Davidson Wrestling Show. Enjoy Double or Nothing with AEW. Enjoy Night of Champions with WWE. We'll see you next month. Good night, everybody.